Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Ruth Croft after her win of the 2022 Western States 100. How are you, Ruth?
I felt better.
You have felt better?
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, you insisted on a little shade for the interview, and that's understandable.
Yeah, the sun's a bit burning today.
You worked yourself yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. I think when I look back to last year, I felt like I was working a lot harder. Even at Robinson, it felt harder than what it did last year.
Really?
Yeah.
But it looked, from an outside perspective, it looked like you were enjoying yourself more or having more fun, but not really?
No, I think my attitude kind of changed going into this one. I think it was I had to prepare quite a lot mentally because my build-up had quite a few things that didn't go to plan.
Yeah.
So I had an Achilles issue and then 2 sprained ankles, and then I got COVID when I was in Flagstaff. And so I think my coach, Jono Wyatt, had told me after I recovered from COVID, he was like, just don't tell anyone you've had it.
Yeah.
He didn't want it to become a mental thing going into the States.
Because then you're going to get talked to.
Exactly. You're going to talk yourself out of it, which I think was, I like that advice. But I just had to really get my head in the game, probably a bit more than normal, because I just felt like things hadn't gone straight to plan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how was your race up in the high country? I know at some point you hooked up with Emily Hallgood, your teammate.
Yeah.
When did that start happening?
So I caught up to Emily just coming into Robinson. And so then, Paul Lind, he told us to work together, not push each other, but just run together and then check in that that we both, sorry, there's people over there.
Huh.
That we were eating and drinking, and so it was just awesome to have her company, and I probably a highlight of the day.
Yeah.
And just felt kind of like a Sunday long run for a bit.
Probably took some mental strain off.
Yeah. I feel like if I wasn't running with Emily, those miles would have felt a lot tougher.
Got it. So maybe that's why you looked so sort of fresh or happy at Robinson Flat.
Yeah, it's all a bit of acting.
Yeah. So you move into the lead not long thereafter, correct?
Yeah, so I think it was going down to El Dorado. I still wasn't feeling good, but then I got in the water, and then that climb out, I started feeling stronger.
How long did you just dunk, or did you actually sit in there?
No, I just full body immersion.
Yeah.
And then I kind of got into race mode a bit more there, so it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did that mean for you? Did you start pushing a little bit more?
I started pushing a bit more, and I just started feeling good. And then, because I felt up until that point that the course was kind of owning me, and then I felt like I took a bit more control from there.
So did you feel stronger at that time on the climbs or the descents?
Yeah, it was the climbs. I was feeling good. Yeah.
So you're running up those climbs in the canyons in the middle of the day? Are you hiking some of those as well? Or?
Well, I feel like the one out at El Dorado, it's at a grade that you can run quite a bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then... I think it's only the first Canyon Duncan where we hiked most of it because it's quite a bit steeper.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you're out in the front, the Western States. You're not even halfway there. How are you approaching the race at that point? Is it to run fast and hard, to meet your effort out?
I think it's 100 miles. You got to do your own thing.
Yeah.
I was just concentrating on myself, and then I knew I was picking up Alex there. And so, he brought the chat, and we were just, we had a really good time. The miles clipped by pretty quickly, and then, I don't know, I just got into a good flow with him.
Yeah, I won't repeat some of the topics of discussion that he relayed while crossing the river. But
we ran up behind a couple of guys, and they're like, gee, you guys are having an interesting conversation.
And indeed, you probably were.
We definitely were, yeah. You forget that you're running 100 miles when you've got good chat.
And that's good, right?
Yeah, totally. I just didn't want to take it too seriously. What we do is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And so you got to have a bit of fun out there while you're doing it.
And while you're joking around and laughing and having a good time, you're still taking care of yourself.
Yeah,
you're having
totally.
a good time, but
I'm still racing hard.
It turns into a fun outing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I did hear in between running with Emily and running with Alex, were you listening to Tai Chi podcasts?
Oh. No, I wasn't. I've been working with this guy on the mental side of things.
Okay.
And he sent me the day before the race. It was the guy called Lidzilla, who is a Muay Thai.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
This is playing telephone.
No. It's about this guy who is really good at what he does, but he's outcome independent. And he just loves what he does. And so when you enjoy what you do, you have good flow. And so I was just kind of trying to channel that.
Was that out of a plan to think about that, or were you in a low point?
No, I was just thinking I think that's a really good approach to things. Is just I think last year I was trying to really force it when I had real lows and just But like yesterday, I was just trying to go with it and kind of
accept those
exactly
little lulls when they come.
and just keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Doesn't always have to get worse, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And like you'll come out of the lows eventually.
What was your kind of lowest point during the race?
It was probably like just going up to Pointed Rocks at the end. I was just done, and Martin's trying to get me to eat more, and I'm just like checked out at that point. So yeah.
I would love to hear what you actually said in response to that.
I just stopped talking.
Oh.
And he's like, "Should I stop talking?" And then I just like didn't respond.
Like, so you're having trouble eating. Are you still feeling like you're moving pretty well?
I'm moving okay, but it's just that point where you're ready to
You're done.
get to the finish.
Yeah, but you weren't like, oh crap,
No.
the wheels are coming off.
No, definitely not. But I think you're never safe like until you get to the track.
Yeah, I remember running Western States early until eat and drink until the White Bridge.
Exactly. Yeah. Like anything can happen. You can do an ankle or whatever. Yeah.
That said, seeing you cross the river
Yeah.
with Alex, it looked like game over because you just looked so strong and in control and mentally still energized.
Yeah, I was in a good place there. I don't know much more to say about it. Yeah.
So you ended up running a really amazing time. You win the race. Is it everything you could have hoped out of the day?
Yeah, it was just like I said in the interview after the race, it was just super fun. Like with Alex and Martin and David, they're just like the best crew, and they had the dinosaur costumes for the finish.
Was being chased by dinosaurs down the Placer High track something
planned.
you knew about ahead of time? Or?
Well, we were just because we went and like supported a race in New Zealand, and I was like the Pink Panther and Martin was the Devil, and it was just so much fun. But we like decided we needed to up our costume game, and so we were looking online for cougars, but there were none. So we went with some dinosaurs, which Kirsch pointed out actually works well because T-Rex for Terex. So
oh wow, yeah, had not put that together. So
pretty well planned.
I know off camera we talked about this last year. You're running 100 miles again anytime soon?
But I was like, I'll see you in 364 days. And I was like, no, you won't.
Nope.
I was like, I will not be needing your services next year.
So it sounds, at least for the moment, like you've checked the Western States box.
Yeah. Like I've had 2 good experiences, fun experiences. And like, I love Western States, the event. And the volunteers were amazing. But there's a lot of other races out there.
Are there other, joking aside, are there other 100 milers that interest you?
I would like to do UTMB.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not down at the 100-mile distance.
No, I'm not done with it. Yeah. But then just the thought of running, what is it, like 7 hours, 8 hours more? Yeah. I guess there's a lot of hiking in there too.
There's some walking. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the rest of this season? You got anything else lined up?
Maybe something in October. Like I originally signed up for CCC, but that was kind of just in case something happened at States.
Cross that one out.
Yeah, I think so, because like last year I wasn't recovered in time just mentally, so I think I would do like last year Les Templiers, so something around October. Yeah.
Nice, some little
Yeah.
nice fast race and
then just like slowly recover and then kind of start building back up.
I wouldn't ask this question to most people, but you end up traveling around the world a lot. Like, are you based in the U.S. a little longer? You're going to Europe right now, back to New Zealand?
I'm going to Mexico, just for a beach holiday for a few weeks, and then I'll head over to Europe. Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on a fun race and a fast race and a great race.
Awesome. Thanks. And thanks, Darren, for the coverage.
Thank you.
Cheers.